and welcome to Starkist English Diction. I am Stephen Starkist, as you usually know me, and if you haven't heard of me before, you just know me for the first time, you're welcome. And today we are going to talk about how to pronounce the ED in the past tense marker, and we also going to get entertained. Yeah! It's an edutainment channel, and so we are going to get entertained while we learn as we see the cultural day of Nigerians. Join me as we pursue this, as we learn. Right, so how do you see the dancing and everything? So interesting, right? You enjoyed it. Okay, let's go back to business of today. Today we're going to talk about the ED marker, the past tense ED marker. All right, today we are going to talk about that. Now, how to pronounce the ED in past tense marker. We have different types of past tense marker. We are going to talk about the simple past tense marker and the past perfect tense marker. Now, for you to know that the simple past tense marker and the past perfect tense marker are just the only ones who use the ED marker. Yeah, for instance, you say, he had walked to school. She had walked this to school. Now, beautiful. Now, let's go on. How do we pronounce the ED marker? How to pronounce the ED in English? The ED can be pronounced in three ways: id, t, d.
Wow!
Yeah, we actually dealing with sounds, not letters that enter. So when you're talking, we have some words of which you should know. We have want, goes for wanted, plant, planted, ed, the e and the e and the. A lot of people actually call it wanted. Some go as far as calling it wanted. Actually, no, none of that is right. The actual pronunciation is id. Don't forget, this sound represents I, not e. E. And this other sound, d. So when you come together, you bring them together, all you get is wanted, not wanted or wanted. No. Most Nigerians actually pronounce it as wanted. Nigerians do that. But the actual pronunciation is wanted. For the next one, we have planted, not planted, nor planted. No, it's actually planted. Planted. Now, the d sound, where that ends with d, we have the word as ended, not ended. Ended. Here, ended. Don't forget the I sound and the. Ended, not ended, nor ended, but ended. That's it. So when you see a word that ends with the letter D, what I expect you to know that it has the sound I, d, which is ended. Yeah, that's what we should know. When verbs end with a voiceless consonant, their past tense sound ts, p, helped, f, laughed, s, faxed, sh, washed, ch, watched, k, liked. When verbs end with voiced consonants, their past tense sound d. Played,
allowed, paint,
some exceptions, especially for adjectives and for the id pronunciation. We have some exceptions for that. When it's adjective, we have words as that. Some exceptions for id used as adjectives are aged, dogged, rugged, blessed, learned, wicked, crooked, naked, wretched. So when we're talking and we're trying to speak, to use them, especially these exceptions, what we're going to say, an aged man, and we also have a blessed man, we have a learned man, and we have a learned professor, a learned professor. We also have a wretched man, a wretched beggar, a painted car, a painted car. That's beautiful. Painted, not painted, not painted. Painted car, painted car. It, painted car. Good. An aged man. Now, when it comes to the verb, we are going to use it for the verb. Now the verb, it has a different pronunciation. That's where you're going to, the rules actually changed, and that's why we have the word like, he aged quickly. He aged quickly, and we have, he blessed me. Now, the t sound, he blessed, the t sound, he blessed me. And we can also have they dogged him, dogged him, they dogged him. That's when you have the d sound. They dogged him. That's the past tense marker. Dogged him. Now we have some other words as he has learned well, or he has learned well. Can you see that? He has learned well, or he has learned well. Now you can see over there we have but the and the sound. So I just hope you've learned something today, and you can keep listening.